My name is Daniel Baker, and I lead our manufacturing technology team at Fast Radius.
My name is Jamie Cohn. I'm a senior engineer for an advanced prototyping department within BD. We really are at the forefront of medicine and technology. Sometimes our innovative ideas actually challenge and push the boundaries of what a technology is capable of.
At Fast Radius, we make a wide variety of parts, as well as from volumes of one prototypes and just development, all the way through to high-scale production in the hundreds of thousands.
So far we have been excited to see the M3 prove to have that simpler print experience.
Those parts that were called historically extremely challenging, we took some of those parts and we were able to print them on that first time. From part file to print, we have reduced those cycles on those parts, 5x.
The M3 can be a time saver and help us to, like I said, pushing the boundaries of the printers rather than having to do those troubleshooting steps.
We actually use the same geometries that we run on the M2s and the L1s, and we are seeing an improvement not only in build-to-build accuracy, but also location-specific accuracy on the platform.
Even from resin to resin, very consistent with just a much consistently smooth surface finish that looks like it was injection molded or, further post-processing beyond that.
Overall, it's a smoother, more consistent, more reliable surface finish, and you don't have as much of that unique artifacting as you would have before.
That was something that, attracted us to carbon in the beginning, but I feel like it's gotten even better with the M3.
That's my favorite thing about the M3 so far. I've told the team it's proven to be significantly faster across a wide variety of material families, part designs, part types. Roughly, I think we've done 40-50 builds so far. We're looking on the low end, I think it was 18%, the high end was 30%.
There was even a day where, a really small EPU part just wasn't resolving correctly on the M2. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put it on the M3 and see what happens. And it was successful. So I was like, wow, okay, this is awesome. If I didn't have the M3, I'd have to go back, figure out what the next move would be, orientation change, add supports, whatever it may be.
I ran a SIL 30 build that, took about 19 hours on the M2. And it was cut to 10 hours on the M3. And it wasn't successful on the M2, and it was successful the first try on the M3. It was incredible.
All these new features have been really cool, and I'm loving it.
It's a beautiful machine. So just visually, aesthetically stunning, I think. I love the kind of the amber on both sides. You can see through no matter which angle you're looking at the printer.
Between that and the light color bar at the top of the printer, a much better way of monitoring the status of the printer all around different places within the lab. We were able to uncrate the printer, install it, and set it all up under an hour time, which I did not expect.
I think the most exciting thing for me in the future with the M3 is what new design potential you unlock. I'm excited to see what thing that used to be impossible that we can now make possible, push it a little further each time and actually make those possible.
With this M3 printer, I'd even like to go back through all of our old opportunities and even parts we considered impossible for production in the past, and just see what the M3 can introduce and make possible.
And it has been great to see the hardware improvements, the print time, the efficiency, just all of the culmination of all of these small changes that Carbon's made on the M3 is really showing through to the part, which is awesome.